What's up, guys? We are at the VIM Tools booth here at Sema 2025. Lots of cool stuff in this booth, and you're not going to want to miss it. So you guys stick around for this one, because this one is going to be awesome. Wait a minute. Whoa, Michael.
Widen your,
What is that?
a little bit.
What is it?
Yeah, what is
Oh,
that?
this?
Yeah.
Oh, this is top secret.
Nah, we don't have no stickers around here. What you got
Okay.
on your hand?
This is as close to the final version of the new comfort grip handle that we're gonna have.
Okay.
There's a few tweaks that we got to do, you know, just like shapes of the logo and things like that. But this is the final material, the final color, the final shape.
Yeah.
Okay. And Clay, I know you know a lot about this shape.
Oh, yeah.
You specifically helped with that beer belly curve, and it feels great in the hands. You felt it,
Oh,
right?
yeah.
Yeah, it feels amazing.
So I haven't felt the finished because this one's actually real rubber, guys. The other one was a two-piece or it was a one-piece of plastic that was painted to look like a two-piece composite.
Yeah.
And this one,
That's the dual composite with the black is the soft rubber, and that green is the impact plastic.
the real deal.
Yeah,
Very nice.
these are great, and these are going to go on our Maverick ratchets
Ah.
right over here.
So y'all guys check this beautiful table out here. Every single thing on this table, not the hat, but the tools, is American made. And we've got one that we haven't showed at all on my channel.
Oh, really?
No.
Oh, well, these are the Maverick step point drill bits. They are high-speed steel, and it's a 29-piece set.
Yeah.
There's no warranty on our drill bits. That's the one thing we don't warranty is our drill bits. We do that to kind of keep price down. There's plenty of other competitors of ours out there that do offer the warranty at a higher price, so we wanted to give another option that is a lower price, same quality, just no warranty. Everything else on this table has lifetime warranty. All the ratchets, all the extensions, everything here is the new Maverick / VIM branded tools. These are all made in America, and these comfort grips are going to go onto all of them. Obviously,
and that is the 3/8 size.
this
right?
is the 3/8 size, yeah.
So here's what you're going to be looking at, guys. Pretty much.
Yeah, basically like right
That.
there.
It's going to be awesome.
Yeah,
So
it looks good. And it's going to give those independent tool trucks, again, something to carry that's American made in terms of ratchets and extensions and things like that, because right now they really have no options.
Absolutely. So I noticed we got another one of my favorites out here on this table.
Yes, the WSC8. I know you've loved this.
I do.
You've
love those.
really loved this.
Yeah.
And it's in stock now. So all your people that have been hearing you talk about it
Yep.
for months
There you
can
go.
now buy it.
There
That
it
is
is.
the WSC8.
And if you guys have not seen these are amazing. They really are great tools. And I'm not saying that because I'm a fan of VIM and I work for VIM. This is good shit.
Have you really talked about this set at all?
No, not really. The ball ends, no.
I mean, the ball end bits I'm sure everybody knows about, but specifically the change that happened with the RFP 400K.
No, I have not.
So the RFP 400K is pretty familiar. The extension that you can use as a longer handle or up top as either a regular extension or as a T-handle. But we made a change to this, and it's added a spin sleeve. So now you have a speed handle.
Yep. So
Right.
you guys remember, this used to be a solid metal handle with no black sleeve on it, and they've just added this sleeve that spins.
Yeah.
So it works so
let me
much
see
better.
if I think maybe we have the old version in here. No, it's updated.
Yep.
How about the toolboxes? Have you shown this toolbox?
Yeah, we showed it on the VIM. I think it was at y'all's showroom when we showed that.
Okay.
But we got some other cool stuff, so you guys don't run off,
Yes.
because there's a lot of good stuff in this booth.
Okay. How about these? The hose clamp retaining tabs. This is really simple, honestly. There's a little magnet on the back, so when you're taking hose clamps off, the little tab style that you got to pinch the two together. After you pinch them, you just slide this onto the hose clamp, and it'll hold it open. And then you can take it off. If you have to replace the hose, and you need to set that locking tab down somewhere, you can just set it somewhere metal because there's a magnet right on the
There's
back.
a magnet on the back side, which is super cool.
Yeah, but let's come over here because a lot of this stuff isn't brand new.
Hey,
Look.
this is pretty cool.
This. Okay.
Just because they're all together, and now, because everybody looks at this set, right? If you remember, we had some that was blue, some that was purple, and then one that was green, I think is right, the way it used to be. Now they're all uniform, and look, it tells you on here what it did. Because remember, everybody used to be like, we'd come out with a new one. Remember, we'd come out with this one.
I know.
And everybody's like, oh no, I didn't got that one.
Nobody was
look
distinct.
similar.
Well, originally it was because we released this one first and then this one.
Yep.
And these have the smallest difference between the tips.
Right.
So people would own this thinking that they had this, and vice versa. So,
Right.
you know, we labeled them so that you could tell, you know, fuel lines, button clips, and obviously wiring harnesses, fuses, and relays. Those are the two newest ones. And we actually have another one coming out in like a couple months, specifically for Toyota clips. It's not going to be included in this set. We already have this set, but there's a lot of other designs that we can do with this. We're going to keep adding to it.
Sure.
Maybe we'll create an additional set, or maybe we'll rework this set later on. But you know, the sky's the limit
Right.
in terms of finger plier designs. You know.
Absolutely. And guys, I'm going to tell you, you're going to be like, I've never needed one of these pull fuses, or I've never needed one of these pull relays. Yeah, all that bullshit, right? But this will allow you know how tight those relays are when they're sitting next to the box or side by side. This allows you to get in there, and these tips are so short, you're not going to short your relay out because it's not long enough to reach the pin. So don't be scared of these. These are fantastic tools.
I mean, there's other relay pliers out on the market, and they work great. And these work just as well. It's just a finger plier design, so you
Sure.
don't have to have a whole plier that you're using with your palms and using all 5 fingers of your hand. You know, you just pinch.
Yep.
You know, they're bionic fingers.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
This set is one of the best ones. So if you guys don't have this set, this is one of my favorites here. The DTPM 100. These are all stainless steel pry bar tools, and they look like they're kind of the same, but they're not. Because if you notice, this end is rounded and this end is square. So this is a really good set. And a lot of people will sleep on this because they'll look at it and think it's just some cheap, metal trim tools. But these bastards are strong now. That's stainless steel there.
Yeah, and this like compact design for these like trim tools
Yep.
is really popular in plastic, but they always break. So, you know, there was a need for something that was made in stainless steel, so that's why we did that. There's a plastic set out on the market. That's what this is to replace that with stainless steel, so they're not always breaking on you.
Absolutely.
And again, they're a lifetime warranty, as with everything except drill bits. That's all. Okay.
So-
Clay, I know you use this all the time.
I do. So if I'm being honest, guys, this is my favorite VIM tool, just because I like to cook, I like to drink beer, and I like to sit by my fire pit. And besides drinking beer, this does it all, because you can fire up your grill, you can get it going with the coals. I love this tool. The only upgrade I wish we could do to that is make it rechargeable, because I love that tool.
You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna make a holster.
Holster.
Yeah, so you hold it right in your belt clip.
That'd be-
Look, something that I think doesn't get enough love here. This is like the orphan child that no one has adopted. Okay, we've had this for like a year and a half, and for BMW guys, this is amazing.
Yep.
Last year, I was talking to somebody here at Sema. I swear to God, no joke, I'm not exaggerating. I showed this to them, and they like actually teared up because of how much time it would have saved them on a job that they took hours a couple days before. He called over his buddy. He was like, John, come here, look at this. So the starter on E90 and E92 3 Series in like the same model year 5 Series. It also works on some M3s of like the earlier models in like the early 2000s, like 2010s. It is a 3-hour job techs are paid to remove the start or replace the starter. And in order to just get to the bolt on the front of it, you have to remove the crowel and a whole bunch of other accessories just to get to it. This is the specific shape that you need just to go bloop, crack it loose, and you can take that out, turn that 3-hour job into something that should only take 30 minutes. This retails for like 40 bucks.
So you flat rate guys, you hear that? A $40 investment can save you and make you some more money. Save you
Talking
time.
about the tools that pay for themselves. This is one absolutely that does that, and this is, in my opinion, what VIM does best. It's the things that nobody else is focusing on,
Sure.
and the problems that are very specific. That's what that is. It may not be like, you know, the hottest tool in the market, but it is something that if you've come across this issue, it will save your life.
Exactly. So I love the vice grips. I wish we had the demo blocks here, because I am a fan of these guys. These are good. They really are. So this is a cool set. It's the FRLP 100. It comes in two different sizes, a 7 and a 5-inch pair, and these are good. So these are chrome moly. You see it stamped on there, chrome moly. That's not chrome vanadium. So there you go, a tool that will last.
All right, look, for dealers, I know we've shown it a couple times, but I want to stress it again. Our dealer service kit is so important for you to keep on the truck. Warranty parts, individual components, that is something that a lot of dealers struggle with. And especially if you're not flagship, if you're independent, you're having to go through warehouses, you're having to order the components as you warranty them, you're waiting. So you're breaking down sets off the truck, and then you're holding broken down sets that you can't sell until you get that replacement piece.
Sure.
That sucks. That's something that we hear from so many dealers that is really annoying. And in order for, you know, we're a tool truck focused company, so we want to make it as easy as possible for you to service the VIM tools that you're selling, and that leads to a better experience for the end user.
Yep.
And
so it comes in the case, so
yes,
you guys don't have to buy the case separate. Like this is how it ships to you.
This is how it comes, and each tray is labeled with the size that it has in it. So this is a Phillips P2, and this one specifically has our most popular drivers. So I mean, like you have Torx T30, T25. You have them in 2-piece drivers, 1-piece drivers. You have our 5/16 and 1/4-inch bits, all in one set. So this is the driver version of our dealer support kit. We're doing the same thing for repair kits and for sockets. Super important. If you want to have open stock on the truck, definitely check out the dealer service kit. That's part number DSK1.
There you go.
Okay. This area is not. Look, we just set up the.
Yeah, obviously
we just
you
set
guys
this up.
can see. Look at the mess around here.
But
we just got the booth set up.
This area right here, this middle table, is going to be our prototypes table, and I don't have anything out to show you yet. I mean, I had the handle. We showed the handle.
But we will add some in the video, like right here, and that way you can see what we got. All right, Michael, we're back, and we finally got it done.
Wait, no, hold on. Where you left off at was right here. So now I'm just going to do the intro.
Okay.
Okay, so next day, right before the Sema show starts, it is 8:50 a.m., so we got to get this done quick. Prototypes have been set up. There's a lot here, obviously. I mean, do a little pan of things that were added here to this table.
Tons of new stuff.
Come on. So I'm going to show you guys just a few. You'll see tons of other videos from everybody else with more in-depth review of all this stuff. So we'll go over a few things. We're coming out with the DragLink socket set. Okay.
So we had the BCS 817, and it took off, right?
Yeah.
So you guys decided to make the same thing, which is about a 3-inch extension. It's a pinless universal.
So yeah, that's what, when we, first of all, update to the BCS 817, we're going to have all the other sizes. And one thing that we kept hearing, people would come up and say, what is this, a DragLink socket? And we were like, no, it's not. We would explain its use case, and they'd be like, oh, you know what, this would be perfect if the swivel was up here, but like this length. So that's exactly where that came from.
Yep. So they moved the swivel point to the end, like the other driveline sockets on the market, and they put them in a set. Check this out. So you've got your standard and your metric all in one piece of foam. This is a good set. So you guys be looking for that one coming out.
Okay, I know you guys have seen this before. The Nora handle. So obviously our ratcheting attachments, our ratcheting wrench attachments, the Nora 150 and 150 XL. Now you have a comfort grip handle to throw the wrench on or throw extensions on, so you can throw the wrench on the other end, and you can have whatever length ratcheting wrench set you want with a comfort grip on the end. So
Perfect.
That's coming out. We've got, for the dealers, a display of our HBRs with the HBR 5 and the HBR 8. So you have a full display of all the HBRs to keep on the truck. we've been asked so much for half-inch sockets, like our SMS 600 and 400, the foam set. I can't tell you how many times people ask us for that in half-inch.
Sure.
And before we come out with the set, we're going to at least have the subsets. These are all half-inch. We have SA and metric. We're going to have them in a foam sets as well, but this is just to show you that we are doing the half-inch stuff. We have so much in terms of tight access, and we had to really get through that and focus on what we do best, which is low-profile stuff, before we started working on the bigger things. So now we're coming into the half-inch stage of VIM's products launches.
These are cool. Check this out.
These are shears, right, with an adjustable thumb grip. So let's say you got fat fingers like Clay, and you can adjust it all the way out, so that's a little more comfortable for you.
The way this twist is done on here. So this is a soft,
yeah,
pliable rubber.
Yeah, it's flexible, but it is soft, and we got it in a couple different sizes. This one's a different design, where it just kind of opens up. So if your hand comes in there, it at least flexes to fit your thumb.
Sure, that's a great design. That's cool, right here.
Hold on. This, obviously the other sizes of the wrench that you saw over there, we haven't had these yet, the samples. So this is the 1/4 inch, this is the 1/2 inch for the dual drive sockets. So those are cool.
This is a cool set. So this turns any tool into pretty much a buffer. You can see right here, it's got all the different attachments that works with the pad. So if you've got a right angle air grinder you're not using, you got an old air drill you're not using, here you go. You put the adapter in it, it'll work with the pad. That way you can use sticky back or hook and loop, and you can repurpose those old tools you're not using for jobs that you need.
Yeah, that's what we do. We create things that work like universally, adapters with different things. Here's another example. Torque wrench. There's a lot of really cool features about this. I don't want to talk about it too much, but this one has swappable heads. So you can have 1/4, 3/8 and fixed, 1/4, 3/8, half, or flex and fixed. Mm-hmm. So we're working on a lot of things.
Yeah, this is something really cool. It's gonna be a little while before it hits the street, but wait till you see the changes and features that's been added to this, because this is cool.
Yeah. But like I said, there's a lot here to talk about. We just went over a few things. I'm sure you're going to see a lot of videos from Sema, going over this stuff more in depth. I mean, look at this table over here. Look at all the other samples that are being laid out.
All of that's brand new product that hadn't been seen. So.
Yeah, so trust me, there's a lot to do, and we're working hard. So thanks for checking that out. All right, so yeah, prototypes. Obviously, we bring a bunch of prototypes to Sema every year. That's one of the places where we like to show off everything that we're working on for the next year, and we have a ton of stuff, as you just saw.
Absolutely.
Okay, and keep in mind, there's a lot of stuff that we can't show because it's stuff that we're applied for patents on and things like that, so we can't show them on camera.
Right. Because obviously, I know you can't speak this, but I will. We have noticed quite a few other tool companies coming by our booth when this table is out. And what do they do, Michael?
This is what they do.
It's funny because they try to be sneaky with it, right?
They take pictures, they write stuff down, they will have a full-fledged product meeting in our booth. Okay? One of them rhymes with schmucky.
Yeah, that's the Milwaukee for you guys that don't know what he's talking about.
All right, so here's something else that isn't brand new, but also doesn't get a lot of love, at least from us. We don't show it enough on the channel, whether that's our own or other people's when we're talking on their videos. But it's been really good for heavy duty guys so far. We've had nothing but good feedback. This is an auto-adjusting oil filter plier that will do up to a 7-inch oil filter. You just one hand pull and go.
Yep.
Kind of sounds like a shotgun too. Yep. So I like that a lot. We have the smaller version here for automotive.
Yep.
Had that for a while. The paint pick.
Yeah, that's great. The paint pick is great.
The emblem
wheel weight
removal tool.
Yep.
I'm getting tongue tied. There's so many part numbers in my head.
This is new. I don't know if we showed this or not.
Oh yes.
I mean,
Okay.
I think we may have a long time ago when it was a prototype, but here's the real deal.
All right. Flexible extensions with a wobble plus square drive. Okay. Got a female quarter square drive on the bottom. Same thing with this. This is a quarter and 3/8 set. Both have the female square drives on the bottom. I know you're saying that that's nothing new. It's like, what? This is VIM Tools. I thought that was supposed to be different. So, this is what we've added to the set. This is for drain plugs. This is a magnet. This is your little wall just to get a little grip on the flat of the hex. And it's an adapter basically. So you can use it. It's a 3/8. So you can use it with this. Okay, and that makes it really easy. It's like, you know, a drain plug removal tool, so you don't get splashed on. But you can throw this onto anything else.
Right.
You know, if you got a really long extension you want to put it on, because you just don't want to get dirty at all. You know, you can throw. It's an adapter, so you can use it for anything. But it comes in a set with the flexible extensions.
Cool. Cool set there.
And hold on, there's something that I'm not going to talk about here, but you can just scan over.
Well, I've showed this. I showed this on Instagram. I did an Instagram reel.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Maybe I wasn't supposed to, but
no, I remember I recorded it. So
I did it. So anyway, as you guys noticed, like I say, we've just got the boost set up, and you can see how big it is. We did a 20x40 this year. So we got a really cool truck that's in here that's built by the Hot Rod Shop in Corinth, Mississippi. So this guy lives right next to where I do. And we've done a couple of videos with Jeremy before, but I'm gonna link his video to this truck as we do a walk around to this video. So if you guys click the card at the top, you'll be able to see this video before it's released to everybody else. So there you go. That's a bonus for you guys that actually watch my shit and pay attention. Can't beat it. So Michael, like I always do, thanks for hooking us up with an awesome video. You guys, like always, hit that thumbs up. It don't cost you anything. Check over merchandise, Cool Tools and Discount down there. If you're not subscribed, take your finger, click that button, because we got a lot of cool stuff coming. You have a great week. See ya.